So, good day everyone. My name is Dean Wigsop and my report is about the administration under Section 105 up to 108, all under the Revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines. So, let's start with the Section 101, 105, the inspections. Is a systematic process of assessing the critical areas of the plumbing system of a property. It is performed by certified plumbers to avoid the risk of pipe corrosion, clogs, leaks, and burst tubes that can cause flooding and property damage. In inspecting pipes, it must be a professional worker or plumbers that must inspect or analyze the problems. If not, it can cause a lot more problem. Instead of repairing it, it may get worse if not handled by a professional. So here are an examples. Here are the examples: a corrosion and a clog. Next is the section 105.1 General. All plumbing systems for which permits are required by this code shall be inspected by the administrative authority. So all plumbing systems are the main pipes or the branches pipes. The main pipes are the bigger where in the main waters are flown through. So they're all under the system of the administrative authority. So they must be the one to inspect it also. No portion of any plumbing system shall be concealed until inspected and approved. So in this portion, uh, it must be not concealed. This may be from the pipes that uses gases. So this might, if there's rumors that it leaks, it may cause a panic to the public. So until it's inspected by the administrative authority, none shall be none information shall go out. The administrative authority or his representative shall not be liable for expenses incurred in the removal and replacement of materials required to warrant proper inspection. When the installation of a plumbing system is complete, an additional and final inspection shall be made. So, in installing, so this is like the double check na siya. The double check lang. So, plumbing systems shall regulate by this code shall not be connected to the water and energy fuel nor to the sewer system until authorized by the administrative and other agencies concerned. So the this this section uh, so parang this explains that only professionals must move the pipes, drainages, and other sewer system well until authorized by the administrative authority. All administrative plumbing's personnel, plumbing inspector shall be registered and licensed master plumber in accordance with the provision Republic Act 1378, otherwise known as Plumbing Law. So the plumbing law or the master plumbers licensed. So how can we get that ano, master plumbing license? So here are the procedures, all according to GRC. So a master plumber must, in applying to a master plumber, you must have the NSO, transcript of records, down payment of 600 pesos, B, or at least graduate in the BS in architect, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, and mining engineering. Transcript of records. For non-degree holders, high school diploma and transcript of records. Notarized certificate of experience for 5 years. And also the electrical engineering graduates with 5 years of experience. Section 105.2, Operation of plumbing equipment. The requirements of this section do not prohibit the operation or use of any plumbing accessories installed to replace existing equipment or fixtures. So, in this section, this this does not prohibit the plumber or the contractor to remove the existing or yung if ever na may gustong palitan ang plumber na accessories, di siya not prohibited, but it must be filed with the administrative authority not more than 72 hours. So, kailangan nyo muna mag-file ng materials na gagamitin niya in 72 hours bago niya ma-operate yung operation na gagawin niya. Under Section 105.3, the testing of systems. All plumbing systems shall be tested and approved as required by this code or the administrative authority. So, all plumbing systems, or like the equipments, accessories also, they must be tested and passed to the administrative authority for its strength, durabilities, and many more. So, parang sa mga karne, dadaan mo na yan sa mga test kung makakapasa. Section 105.4, Inspection Requests. It shall be the duty of the person doing the plumbing work authorized by a permit to notify the administrative authority that such work is ready for inspection. So, the person here are the inspector, the plumbers, and the contractors. The administrative authority requires that every request for inspection be filed at least 3 working days before such inspection is intended. So, bago mag-inspection, kailangan muna na makapag-file sila ng request at least 3 working days before ang operation. Such request shall be in written and jointly signed by the owner and the registered and licensed plumber or contractor. It shall be the duty of the person requesting inspections required by this code to provide access to and means for proper inspection of such work, as well as provide all the equipment, the tools, power, and water required for the test. So, responsibility ng applicant or ng customer yung pag-provide sa kanila or pag-guide sa mga master plumbers na mag-ooperate ng operation. So next is the section 105.5, Other Inspections. In addition to the inspections required by this code, the administrative authority may require the inspections of plumbing work to comply with other provisions of this code, other pertinent laws and ordinances enforced by the administrative authority. So, this is the other inspection. So, parang pwedeng makihalo dito yung other sectors, hindi lang sa plumbing works. So that na if ever na out of line ang trabaho ng plumbing, baka ano dun sa work ng other authority or ng other sectors. So dapat inaano sila, nino-notify sila. Under section 105.6, the re-inspection. A fee will be charged on the applicant for each inspection or re-inspection when a portion of the plumbing work for inspection is called for is not completed. So, magbabayad yung applicant if ever na hindi matapos ang gawa ng plumber. 105.6.2. This provision shall not be interpreted as requiring inspection fees for the first time a job is rejected or failure to comply with the requirements of this code, but as deterrent on the practice of calling for inspections before the job is ready for inspection or re-inspection. Re-inspection fees shall be charged when the approved plans are not ready, available to the inspector, for failure to provide access and facility on the date when the inspection is requested, or for deviating from plans requiring the approval of the administrative authority. So, an extra fee will be charged. So, pag hindi sumipot yung contractor or inspector, an extra fee will be charged on him. So, of course, na it is already planned that na may gagawin kang trabaho doon and nakapunta na sa administrative authority, of course, you will pay the price for not appearing on the date. Section 105.6.4. To obtain re-inspection, the applicant shall file an application in writing on a form furnished for that purpose and pay for the inspection fee. So, itong file na to, meron na sigurong nire-recommend dito sa administrative authority, maybe a short letter lang. And 105.6.5. In instances where re-inspection fees have been assessed, but pending payment of required fees, no re-inspection of the work will be performed. So, of course, if meron ka pang balance that is not paid, the re-inspection will not be tolerated or hindi na papansinin kasi may balance ka pa, which is baka magpatong-patong, of course. So, under the section 106, connection approval. Section 106.1, permanent connections. No person shall install connections to any water supply line, sewer, or storm drain systems as required by this code, and for which other applications and permits are also required from other agencies before approval by the administrative authority. So, of course na bawal talagang mag-install kung sino-sino lang sa supply line, water supply line, because it may cause hygiene conflict that may affect the users, the people around the area, na baka minsan, baka lagyan nila ng haluan nila, or baka ma-interrupt ang flow ng water and may cause a lot of money on the damage. Sewer or storm drain. This sewer or storm drain kasi parang yung iba napupunta sa dagat. So, if ever na install ka dyan parang galing sa toilet na hindi permitted sa administrative authority, of course, masisira yung katabing rivers or any bodily water bodies. Section 106.2 Temporary Connections. Administrative authority will endorse to other authorities or government agencies with the issuance of temporary connections of the plumbing. So, parang kanina doon sa section 105.1 point something, that other authority will also be in concern if ever na out of line na ng job ng plumbers. So, pag meron ng gas na kasama, kailangan na ng connections from other authorities. Next is the section 107.1. All licensed masters must plumbers registered in accordance with the provisions of Republic Act number 1378 shall secure for themselves a seal of the standard size and type as required. So, under section 107.1, it states that the master plumbers must have the license. Parang pareho lang sa civil engineers. They must have a license for themselves to act and do operations concerning the plumbings, the job of plumbers. Still under the section 107, the special provisions. So 107.1.1, registered and licensed master plumber at upper portion of the round C. So I think this is the location or the specification of the license of a master plumber. 1.2, the name of the registered and licensed master plumber at the upper center. The registration shall appear at the center below the name. Philippines appearing at the lower portion of the round C. So here is an example. So, registered and licensed master plumber at upper portion. Licensed master plumber at upper portion. So, ito yan. Professional identity. Ito yata yun. So, name of registered and licensed master plumber at the upper center. So, ito. Name, registration number, appear at the center below the name. So, center below the name. Ito yan. Hindi pinapakita. Philippines appearing at the lower portion of the round C. Manila. Ito. Republic of the Philippines. So, lastly, under section 108, plumbing fixtures required. Each building shall be provided with sanitary facilities in accordance with best practice for mobility of disabled persons as provided in the National Building Code of the Philippines or by other government departments having jurisdiction. So, the plumbing fixtures or the sanitary facilities, of course, like like a toilet, the basins, also, of course, must have a separate plumbing or pipes in accordance with the best practice mobility. So, para hindi masira yung other features ng mga pipes. Ayun. Disabled persons as provided in National Building Code. So parang merong special facility yung mga disabled persons or their sanitary. So like toilets, yeah. They, of course, they provide. So that's